Hello friends, this is Dr. Shilpa Gawande here. Today we will discuss in this video about the freeze dryer, which is a very important point from the drying chapter in the pharmaceutical engineering subject. This pharmaceutical engineering subject, it is for the same three in the B Pharm course, right? So what is the principle of this freeze dryer? What is the principle of this freeze dryer? In freeze drying, what happens that moisture is removed directly by the process of the sublimation, means from solid the vapor, and that moisture is going to convert into directly vapor form. Therefore it is called as the freeze dryer. So in freeze drying, water is removed from the frozen state by sublimation. This is the basic principle of freeze dryer. Now we'll discuss about what is the construction of freeze dryer. Now freeze dryer, it consists of basically four parts. Chamber is there, drying chamber is there, in which we will load the trays which contains the vials of the filled material which we have to dry, right? So drying chamber with trays loaded, then heat supply in the form of radiation. Then vapor condensing and absorption system, and vacuum pump and steam of steam jacket, या फिर vacuum pump या फिर steam jacket या फिर both. We can keep vacuum pump for creation of vacuum also, or you can use both steam jacket and the vacuum pump. Now see, you can see the diagram here. See, this is a chamber, this is complete a dryer, we can say a chamber. This is the isolation valve. Two things are isolated, right? This is for the refrigerant. This tube is there for refrigerant and heat transfer fluid manifold here, right? Refrigerant is going to introduce from here, and the heat is going to transfer from the fluid from this side, right? This is attached to the vacuum. Now see, these are the trays on which these vials are loaded, right? This is the door, and these shelves are heated one. And this one is the frozen substance. So this is what the diagram which indicates the construction of the freeze dryer. Now this freeze drying, this process takes place in basically 4 steps. 5 steps are there, considering packing, right? So 4 steps basically are for the preparation only, that is preparation and pre-treatment. First it is the preparation and pre-treatment. Second one, pre-freezing for solidifying water. Third one is the primary drying, that is the sublimation of ice, and fourth one, it is the secondary drying, that is the removal of residual moisture, the moisture which has remained after the primary drying, that moisture which is still remained in the material, that is the secondary drying, right? And last one, after the product is completely drying, then the last stage, it is the packing of the material. So these 5 are the basic steps which are involved in the process of the freeze dryer, right? So first we'll go one by one, that is the preparation and pre-treatment. Now see, as we are loading the material in the small vials, we are loading that material. So preparation, it is there. We are loading that material in the what we can say small vials. So it is necessary the amount which we have to dry it should be less in quantity. So when the amount is higher, then in that case what we can do, we have to reduce that amount. And for that purpose, what happens, the volume of the solution which is introduced into the container, it has a limited capacity, right? So what we will do, we'll go for the pre-treatment, and we will pre-concentrate that solution under the normal vacuum tray drying. हम लोग पहले वो जो सोल्यूशन है उसको रिड्यूस करेंगे क्वांटिटी में कोई और मेथड से, जनरली ट्रे ड्रायर या फिर जनरली दूसरा वैक्यूम ड्रायर वगैरह यूज़ करके हम लोग उसको क्वांटिटी जो है वो रिड्यूस करेंगे बिफोर फ्रीज ड्राइंग, राइट. एंड एक्चुअली 8 to 10 टाइम्स हम उसकी क्वांटिटी जो है वो रिड्यूस करेंगे. एंड देन व्हेन that solution is less in quantity, it remains less in quantity, then we will go for the freeze drying. So the final product becomes porous and the liquid and the solid desiccants are, what we can say, they are also used for this purpose, right. So this is the first step, that is the reduce the quantity which we have to dry. Second one, that is the pre-freezing to solidify water. अब इसके बाद क्या करेंगे, जो लिक्विड है उसको प्री फ्रीज करेंगे और उसको हम लोग सॉलिडिफाई करेंगे. वो वाटर जो है उसको हम लोग सॉलिडिफाई करेंगे, राइट. सो इसमें क्या है, वायल्स, एम्पूल्स और बॉटल्स इन विच द एक्वस सॉल्यूशन इज पैक्ड. द वायल्स, या फिर तुमको एम्पूल्स रखनी है एम्पूल्स, या फिर बॉटल रखनी है बॉटल, that in that we will fill that solution which we have to freeze, right, in the cold shelves at about minus 50 degrees Celsius, at about minus 50 degrees Celsius. And during this stage the cabinet is maintained at low temperature and atmospheric pressure. And the normal cooling rate जो रहता है इसका, it is 1 to 3 degree Kelvin. It is 1 to 3 degree Kelvin per minute, so that large ice crystals with relatively large holes are formed. अब इसमें क्या करेंगे, -50 डिग्रीज पे जब हम लोग रखेंगे, -50 मतलब अल्कोहल बाथ या फिर नाइट्रोजन बाथ पे वी कैन कीप द प्रोडक्ट एट -195 डिग्री सेल्सियस also. That is by using the nitrogen bath. And at -50 degree Celsius we can use alcohol bath for these things. And उसको हम लोग प्री फ्रीज करेंगे और प्री फ्रीज करने के बाद we will get the solidified water of about 1/2 to 1/4 इंच साइज के ऐसे हमें उसके आइस क्यूब जैसे मिलेंगे. आइस क्यूब जैसे will get the ice crystals which are having relatively large holes. कितने साइज के, नियर अबाउट 1/2 to 3/4 इंच ये साइज के will get the ice cubes, right. And during this time we have to keep the low temperature and low atmospheric pressure, right. So this, due to this we will get a porous product which is the need of the freeze drying, right. So this was the second stage, that is the pre-freezing to solidify water, right. Now the next stage, it is the primary drying. Now in case of the primary drying क्या होता है, ये जो हमने यहाँ पे वाटर सॉलिडिफाई किया, यहाँ पे जो हमने ये आइस क्रिस्टल्स बनाए हैं, वो आइस क्रिस्टल्स अंडर द वैक्यूम वी आर गोइंग टू इवापोरेट, right. That is going to convert into the vapors under vacuum. So that is called as the primary drying. So sublimation of ice under vacuum, that is called as the primary drying. So in this step what happens, the material is dried, the material which we have to dry, it is sprayed as much a large surface area as possible. जितना स्प्रेड कर सकते हो, जितना ज़्यादा सरफेस एरिया तुम ऑक्यूपाई कर सकते हो उतना करो for sublimation. And the temperature and pressure again should be below the triple point of the water, that is 0.0098 degrees Celsius and 0.533 kilopascals, that is for the sublimation. This should be the pressure and temperature, right, for sublimation, right. So ये primary drying में you have to go for these things, and you have to, what we can say, condition of sublimation temperature, it is around 1 to 8 degree Kelvin below the eutectic point, below the eutectic point, this condition should be followed. Now in case of the primary drying, in this stage generally 98 to 99% of the water is removed. Generally 98 to 99% of the water is reduced. And what happens ki when we are keeping any solution for the sublimation stage in the primary stage, after the second stage in primary stage, then what we have to do, we have to slightly linearly increase the temperature up to 30 degrees Celsius for a span of 2 hours. And then the material is going to, what we can say, convert into the vapor form. And here vacuum is applied. It is applied of about 3 mm of Hg या फिर 0.4 kilopascals on the frozen sample, right? And the temperature is linearly increased to about 30 degrees for the span of 2 hours. And about 2900 kilojoules per kg heat is supplied here, right? Which transfers as a latent heat, and due to this latent heat, ice sublimes directly. Due to this latent heat, ice sublimes directly into the vapor state, and you will get what we can say a porous product. The heat control, this heat, it controls the movement of the ice layer inwards, and it has controlled in such, what we can say, in such a way ki that you will get a porous product. And as the drying proceeds, thickness of the frozen layer decreases. जैसे जैसे ड्राइंग प्रोसीड होता है वैसे वैसे फ्रोज़न लेयर की थिकनेस जो है वो डिक्रीज होती जाती है, एंड थिकनेस ऑफ ड्राइड सॉलिड इज गोइंग टू बी इंक्रीज, एंड 98 to 99% वाटर इज गोइंग टू रिमूव इन द फर्स्ट, दैट इज द प्राइमरी ड्राइंग. एंड आफ्टर प्राइमरी ड्राइंग देन द सैम्पल इट इज सब्जेक्टेड टू द सेकेंडरी ड्राइंग. Now in case of secondary drying, what happens कि the removal of the residual layer, removal of the secondary residual moisture, जो moisture primary drying में नहीं निकला, जो evaporate नहीं हुआ, वो moisture हमें secondary drying में remove करना है under the vacuum. अब इसमें क्या करेंगे, पहले ड्राइंग में हमने 30 डिग्रीज पर तक टेम्परेचर इंक्रीज किया था. नाउ द टेम्परेचर इज अगेन लीनियरली इंक्रीज्ड टू अ हाई अबाउट 50 to 60 डिग्री, और इंक्रीज करते जाओ एंड टिल 50 to 60 डिग्री सेल्सियस. एंड बट हियर व्हाट वी हैव टू डू, वी हैव टू रिड्यूस द वैक्यूम, that is used in the primary drying, that is 50 mm of Hg. Then the rate of drying is very low in this stage because we are removing just the residual moisture. So it may take near about 10 to 20 hours for the drying. 10 to 20 hours for the drying may be what we can say needed for the secondary drying process, right? And after secondary drying, when you will get a porous product, then that material is packed. And after vacuum is replaced, it is by inert gas, the bottles and the vials are closed. So this is what the basic preparation of freeze drying products, or what we can say the working of the freeze dryer. Now we'll discuss about the uses. Now this freeze dryer, it is very very useful in the preparation of injections, solutions, suspensions, generally for the blood plasma and its fractionated product. It is because these products are what we can say heat sensitive materials, and this method it is very very suitable for the heat sensitive material. Then bacterial and viral cultures, human tissues, antibiotics and plant extracts, steroids, vitamins, enzymes, these products are what we can say generally dried by using the freeze dryer. Several other products such as food items like prawns, mushrooms, meat and poultry products, coffee, tea concentrates, citrus fruit juices, they are dried by using this method, because it is very suitable for the heat sensitive material, and all these are the heat sensitive material, right? Then advantages में, it is suitable for the heat sensitive material, that is the thermolabile substances. The product remains its bulk volume. It is porous and uniform. As it is very porous in nature, it is very soluble. It is instantly it gets solubilized in the water, right? Because it is porous in nature. It is very uniform in nature. The reconstitution is very easy. Denaturation does not take place here. Then migration of salts and other solutes does not take place here. Then loss of volatile material is very less. As again कि heat sensitive नहीं है तो loss of volatile material will not be there. Moisture level can be kept as less as possible without decomposition. जितना ड्राई कर सकते हो उतना कर सकते हो. There will not be any decomposition of the material and you will get the very reduced moisture level here. Then मटेरियल कैन बी ड्राइड इन इट्स फाइनल कंटेनर. अगर तुम्हें वायल्स में उसको ये करना है तो तुम वायल्स ट्रे में रख सकते हो. अगर एम्पल्स में डालना है तो एम्पल्स डाल सकते हो. जो फाइनल कंटेनर में तुम्हें पैक करना है उसमें ही तुम डायरेक्ट व्हाट वी कैन से ड्राई करो एंड उसको भेज दो, राइट. स्टेरिलिटी विल बी मेंटेन्ड हियर एंड द फाइनल प्रोडक्ट इट कैन बी स्टोर्ड एट एम्बिएंट टेम्परेचर. इट कैन बी स्टोर्ड एट एम्बिएंट टेम्परेचर. Disadvantage is that this product is prone to oxidation due to very high porosity and large surface area, right? So therefore the product should be packed in vacuum or you have to use inert gas for the packing purpose, right? Then equipment and running cost is very high. This equipment, it is very costly. Running cost is also high and it is difficult to adopt the method for solution containing non-aqueous solvent. It is very difficult for that solutions which are having non-aqueous solvents and the period of drying is very high. Generally what we can say more than 10 hours. So and these 10 hours cannot be shortened. So this is about what we can say the disadvantages of these freeze dryer. So this process, it is very slow and complicated, we can say very expensive. This is the disadvantage of this freeze dryer. So this is about the freeze dryer. If you like this video, please do like, share with your friends and subscribe the channel. Thank you very much.